Alright, hey, what's up everyone, it's Aeon here, welcome back to more Geometry Dash. Today we're going to be building a level. As you guys are seeing, the audio, no, not the audio, what the hell am I talking about? The gameplay in the background is sadly sped up. That's because I've been bringing my microphone to school recently because we're doing a project and we're making a video. And for that occasion I've had to bring it to school, so thus making my microphone settings kinda change, and it didn't record the audio for when I actually recorded this. So I'm going to do this in post because I managed to not discover it until almost 10 p.m. So I'm going to do this in post. Hope that's not a problem with you. All of the gameplay is going to be sped up and I'm going to do this right now. This is not going to be a regular occasion, but it's going to happen every now and then. I hope you guys understand. Anyway, in the background right now you're seeing myself just working on the sink. For every single part of this video series, we're going to do five or more seconds of gameplay and decoration. So right now you're looking at me struggling here with the move triggers. This is going to be a series very similar to what Merg is doing. He is currently running a series where he's making a level of himself. However, I do have a little bit more building experience, so I'll be decorating it as well. Anyway, as you guys saw there, it was a little bit of a cut, and that's just me. After the sink was done, I just added in some colors. I'm going for the orange scheme here in the beginning because, as you guys know, my main color is orange. I also just cut there because it was literally 1.5 minutes of me just fiddling with the lines because I'm a perfectionist and they wouldn't line up properly. So we're just gonna work a little bit on the structuring right here. Make it look tidy and neat. I was actually going to plan on making it kind of even, but that didn't work because I would have to move the block one up. That would look weird, wouldn't it? So we're just going to be adding some spikes, testing the gameplay here and there, and to make it so you can't just jump there, I'm adding a spike so you have to use the pink orb. And that's because I like people to take the intended way when playing it. So yeah, here I'm just adding some block design to the little part right there. I think it looks pretty neat. It's nothing super special, but I think it looks neat. It's a little bit of a detail. It kind of looks like one of those tribal patterns that you see on old Hawaiian tiki stuff. And then I'm just going to be adding some glow. As always, everyone loves glow, don't they? If you guys know Samifang, he'd be snorting all that glow. Probably not healthy for you, but you know, you can't help it. It's addicting. I've tried it. I mean, what? I don't snort anything. What? Anyway, I'm just messing around with some different block thingies and some different designs. I'm not really a huge fan of it. You will see a pattern in when I build, and that is that whenever I build, I have a tendency to use a lot of the old objects. For instance, those spinny things, they are from the earlier updates, and that's because that's what I'm used to. Anyway, you may have seen there was some 3D there, and that was because I did mess a little bit around with the 3D lines, but I ended up deciding not to go with it because I couldn't make them fit because I can't build. Oops. Anyway, I'm just finishing off the block here, the first one, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think that it turned out pretty good. So now it's literally just copy pasting the block design so it looks half decent. I want to go for a little bit of slopes because what I've always had comments on, I've been messing a little bit around with the editor previously, and the one thing everyone keeps telling me is that my structures are very, very flat and boring. So I'm trying my best to implement some slopes. Right here you're just gonna see me add in some ground deco. It's nothing special. I'm the kind of person that really likes curved ground deco like that. So you're just gonna see me fill in that black space and add some glow. Adding the glow to B4 so it's in the very, very back of the decoration so it doesn't like hover in front and look really ugly. I'm just gonna add a lot of glow here because glow is amazing and it's beautiful and everyone should use more of it. Actually, not everyone. Darwin should probably cut down on the glow a little bit. Anyway, we're just adding a little bit of more detail to that block right there. Just going over it, playing the level a little bit, just having some fun, and working on the ground deco. I cut quite a lot of footage out here because it was literally just 15 minutes of myself trying to figure out how to make those they're black for some reason. I don't know why I spent so long doing that, but I'm stupid, okay? Hope you guys are enjoying my face cam right there. I look really dead on the inside as usual, I suppose. Anyway, sauce. Add some sauce. Raw sauce. No ketchup. That meme died like a month ago, what the hell? Anyway, yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of ground decoration. Looking back at it in post, I probably should have kept it that really bright orange because that actually didn't look too bad. So yeah, as you can see, the block design is coming along quite well actually. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I didn't want to try anything very fancy with the block design, just some clean and simple. I have another level that I've worked on a little bit that I can't really reveal much from, and I think that part looks really good. But anyway, what we're doing here is just adding some sauce in the air so that if you manage to miss the green orb somehow, I don't know how you would do that, you're going to die, because I hate it so much when people leave just open space and you just fall for like 30 fucking seconds and you suddenly die. It's just so stupid. I dislike it a lot. Anyway, here we go. Here's just some arrows that I made. Okay, sorry. Just some arrows that I made on my own. They're pretty simple to make. They're made out of, or each of those half pieces are made of 2 objects. So they're 8 objects heavy. We're gonna place them here on the major areas, and we're gonna be making some smaller spikes on the side here in a little bit. We're just gonna put some shit around the arrows first to not make them so bland. It's still really bland, but it's nothing too bad. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything. And now we're going to be adding those tiny spikes I was talking about. Tiny spikes? What am I talking about? The tiny arrows. Just to have a little bit more indication. I didn't want to overdo the big ones. I just wanted to have them kinda there, I suppose. And I do end up changing the color because I think the really bright white just looked really bad, and so I just changed them. I think I changed everything to background color or light background. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I did. So yeah, it's just to make it a little bit better. I think that looks way better. Personally, you guys have to tell me what you guys think. After this, I just sat around and messed around trying to find out what I could do for air deco. I did sit around for quite a long time on my own, just trying to figure out what I could do to make some proper moving backgrounds, but I honestly couldn't think of anything. I might be adding that later, but for now I don't really want to add a background. I just couldn't make anything that I was personally happy with, which is a thing that's very important to me. I really need to like what me myself build, or else I'm just gonna get mad. Anyway, here we're going to mess around with triggers for a little bit. I did try to make like a smooth moving effect for the sauce, but I couldn't do it. I didn't have the patience for it, honestly. So we just cut that out. I might do that on my own whenever I have spare time. But as you can see, I started doing it, but I just kind of cut it after a while because I didn't want to bother. It got boring, okay? It got boring. That's all I have to say. As you can see, there was a lot of them there. So in the end, we're just going to be adding some little bit of moving stuff. Just a tiny bit of moving stuff, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Anyway, any creators out there, please be sure to leave your opinions on it in the comment section below. Remember, I'm not a very good creator, I would say. I created back in 1.6 and up until very early 1.9, so I'm not very experienced anymore. So please leave your suggestions. Be a little bit lenient though, considering I haven't made anything in a very long time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, check on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to stay updated with the channel. Also, if you want to chat with me, hit me up on Discord. That's the way to go. I have a server with my pal Trusta. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That's pretty much it. It's just going to roll for a couple more seconds. Then I'm going to show you the level so far. Then, as always guys, peace out.